Alright, so I showed you how to do one-step equations. We're just going to focus on two-step right now, alright? And then we're going to do multi-step equations where you have to use the distributive property and other things. So, right here they give you great advice. Use addition and subtraction to get the term with the variable alone on one side of the equation, and then use multiplication and division. Generally speaking, it is a safe decision to go ahead and take care of the addition or subtraction portion of your equation, and then work out the multiplication division parts. Alright, so check this out. This equation, my variable m is the focus here. The first thing it does is it divided by 4, and then I added 2. Well, we have to go backwards and try to get m by itself. So we're actually going to start with this adding 2. We're going to subtract 2, because I'm doing the opposite, or inverse operation. This gives me 8 on this side, and then m divided by 4, and this canceled out and became 0. 2 minus 2 is 0. Now I have to multiply by 4. See, this is the second step. Alright, so multiply by 4. It's always multiplying the numerator. This divides and becomes 1, and this becomes 32. Okay? So this is my solution. I did 2 steps. I had to do the subtract 2 and then multiply by 4. If you're having trouble with multiplying by 4, come see me. I can show you a few more of these and why this divides out. I can't show you in this video right now, but I can explain that at another time. So here, we're going to do our addition subtraction piece. I'm adding 6, and this is a negative b, and we're going to show you what to do with that. So subtract 6, and you get negative b equals, well, negative 11 minus 6 is just negative 17. The same signs, you add them and keep the sign. Alright, well, negative b. Remember what I said, that negative? That actually means negative 1, right? And I just rewrote it so you can see that. So I can technically divide by negative 1, since it's negative 1 times b, and that would make this positive b, and then divide this by negative 1 as well. And it does the same thing. Negative 17 divided by negative 1 is positive 17. Okay? So this is the basics of multi-step equations. Try to take care of your addition subtraction first, and then try to work your division. Alright? So that's how those ones go, and you can try these ones out on your own. So if you pause it and try these two, I'll write the answer for you. Okay? Alright, so add 3 to both sides of my equation. That gets you 10 equals 2y. Then divide by 2. That gets you 5 equals y. So that's your solution there. Then this one, subtract 7. That gets you negative x equals 5. And then divide by negative 1. And that leaves you with x equals negative 5. Because the positive divided by negative is negative. Okay? Alright, so moving on. Okay, there's some more that we can do here. I'm going to pass those because I really want you to see how there's other steps. We have to combine a few things, and this has your steps right here. Using the distributive property to eliminate parentheses, you'll have to do that here and here. Clear the equation of fractions by multiplying by common denominator. It's an optional step. I can show you how to do that in class. For right now, just focus on the next ones. Combining like terms, then using the subtraction addition pieces or multiplication division in that order. Okay, so let's try one out. All right, let's try this one. I know this one's a little more complicated, but you'll be able to see the distributive property with a negative number. Okay, so this is minus 2, but when I distribute, I have to multiply by negative 2. So negative 2 times x. So this 2 doesn't change at all, but negative 2 times x is negative 2x. And negative 2 times negative 4 is positive 8 equals 10. Then you combine your like terms, just like it says in step 3 up here. This is going to be, this is the only one with x in it. These other two do not, so I can actually add those. So 2, positive 2 plus 8, that's positive 10 minus 2x equals 10. Now I'm going to try my addition subtraction piece. So here's x. That's multiplied by negative 2. So first get rid of this 10 over here. So negative minus 10, do it to both sides to keep it equal. This becomes 0. This also becomes 0, and negative 2x remains. Divide by negative 2, since I'm multiplying, and you end up with x equals 0 divided by negative 2 is still 0. All right? So these steps work. All right, so I want you to give these a shot. Try these 3 equations. You should be able to do them on your own. Turn them in class, and I will help you with the rest of them, okay?